It is time to go and explore Defiance Bay.
Johnny, does your fox bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
as you
It's
wish.
your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Okay. Ed here. I like you so much more than I already did. Good job. I'm aware of the same mind. So the Goose and Fox, that sounds like a tavern. We should probably go there first. Yeah. We'll explore this area first, Copper Lane, all the buildings, everything, see what's here. And then... well, we'll decide where to go after that. Hello, commoners. You guys crazy as well? Are the only buildings we can enter the ones that are marked on that map? That is the question. Okay. Nothing in this plaza here. Except for a bunch of, protesters. The calm waters smell faintly of refuse. Well, don't want to drink the water here. Sounds like a, great way to get cholera. Oh, wait, wow. I was gonna click that magnifying glass, but it's probably just had the name of the, establishment. The Goose and the Fox. Ishriti Tungsten, Mikras Matin, and the Vulture. Probably just, yep. That's about what I thought. Roy Ningwan. This Stalgair's pelt is thick with dust and moths. The plaque below the beast reads Maiden Falls 2682. I'm not actually sure what year it is. Oh, hey.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off.
No.
Too bad, too. Soon there'd be less of them.
What do they call themselves, the dozens? The Godhammer? Well, we already know what the Godhammer is. Kinda. Well, I'm not sure exactly how literal it was. If it was an actual hammer or something, but the god-killing weapon, yes. Why do they call themselves the dozens? Was 12 Derwoodians stood outside Halgot Citadel waiting for Waidwin to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, and that's what they did. So, was it like a bomb then? Oh yeah, that's what they called the bomb they blew up Waidwin with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god. Guess you gotta name it. I thought the Godhammer also was responsible for killing the actual god too. Maybe I had that wrong. What do you have against the dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. I get you. They're the kinds of guys who, well, hang people from trees. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magran too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow, I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set him on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. Maybe. Well, Darren, was Magran the god you worship? I forget. People hide behind their symbols, so they can't be questioned. Some do. There must be plenty of other groups that are better reflections of the figures that inspired them. Maybe. Too bad. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. It would be quite impressive. Yeah, people do hide behind symbols so they can't be questioned. The Duke's a reasonable man. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay, we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they'd have as many members if they called themselves the loudmouth sheep fuckers. Let's continue on. Good idea. Now, actually, I want to take a second here. First off, right, goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials, and the patron god of the Darewood. Thought to have blessed the Godhammer bomb that destroyed Waidwen and possibly Aethys. If it was actually just a bomb, I'd be surprised if it actually killed Aethys. Yeah. This actually raises the question, does anyone actually know if Aethys is truly dead? Or are they guessing just because they killed Waidwen? Alright. Oh, we have an actress here. You'll find all sorts. Everyone's a philosopher here. Bishop, is that your name or is that your job description?
Well,
the man behind the bar is nearly the size of an arma. A handle protrudes from his back. A handle? And his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. Is this the handle from a weapon on your back? Yes. This is a lively place. It was founded in the early days of Darewooden independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Levy. He wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing their new country. That seems noble. He rests his elbows on the polished wood of the bar. It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the Gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Darewoodens have never been known to turn down an argument. He takes a sip from the tiny cup. And what happened next? Soon, kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. He waves at the door as if expecting a crowd to bustle in. This place got even more popular with the Valian sailors than the Salty Mast. Oh. Salty Mast sounds like a lively tavern. And that was the problem. He drains his cup. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people will tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and then he disappeared a few days later. Some say it was the work of that Thane. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Seems a bad idea in general to argue with nobility. If you value your longevity, that is. He shrugs, spreading his hands over the bar as he surveys the room. But Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. He cracks a wry grin. If only you could see it now. Well, tell me about yourself then. How did you come to own this place? Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Bareth. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. He shifts, and you see a warhammer strapped to his back. What more is there to tell? How'd you go from religion to taverns? The journey isn't as long as you'd think. It started with Hollowborn, and with this. He takes a black bottle from under the bar and fills the pewter cup. What? You like the drink? It was my sister's son. He takes a drink. At the beginning of Waidwen's legacy, he was one of the first. Ah, I'm sorry about that. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Every year, more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. So you lost your faith? He leans forward, crossing his arms on the bar. Bareth promises rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. He taps the bar. Have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days before and I just hadn't noticed. But they were gone, so I came here. God damn, I wasn't expecting a tragic backstory from the bartender. I've cleaned up since then, now that I've found my answers. He tosses the cup back. I've just stopped asking questions. Well, it seems like you do still like your drink, though. What do you got for refreshments? Not a lot. I could use the camping supplies, though. Wait, can I actually buy all three of those? I only got the 2 right now. Let's start with 1 and see what happens. Right? Yeah, I already have the max. I just noticed something so important. Oh my god! A yellow lab! This small yellow dog seems singularly happy to accompany you, panting merrily as it lopes beside you. We can have more than one pet, right? There's other people in our party. I got 784. I got gold. And some things are just worth it. Oh. I feel like I'm not going to use these traps. I might as well sell them. Oh, actually, there are plenty of times where I could set them. Maybe we'll keep them. And we have enough junk to sell that we get a nice chunk of change. Very nice. But now, so I have my space pig, of course. So unfortunately I can't, what? You guys just don't like pets? Is that what this is? You evil assholes. I do love my little miniature space piglet. It does remind me of my wonderful, wonderful Boo of the past. This tiny, titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance. It seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. Follows you dutifully. Requires nothing in return save your companionship. But look at it. Oh, it's a little lab. It's so precious. We'll keep the lab for a little while. We could have more than one pet.
Yes.
Gods keep you.
Can I get a room, please? Merchant stay. We have to actually pay for the common room now. Yeah, these other ones are expensive. Let's just stay for the common room. All healed up.
What is it?
Let me guess. You are... Yep. It's a good place to unwind between jobs. Sometimes I even find new ones. Kenra. Oh. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with the other hand, with one hand, and slams a half-empty cup down on the other table with the other. This is not a good time. What are you doing here? You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. She takes a long drink from her glass, just trying to calm down, and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? She says nothing for a few moments, as if hoping you'll leave. I'm persistent. At last, Kanra looks up at you, and the lamplight falls across her face. A purpling bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. Uh-oh. What did someone do? There's something I need to give to my There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends. They're not exactly pleasant company. Oh, so your fiancé's not the one who did this to you? Okay, that's good. Who hit you? She shakes her head. I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Pernisk. It's these new friends of his. They've brought out the worst in him. Oh, it was him. I don't really care what kind of friends he has. That's no excuse. Tell me about these new friends, though. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Pernisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. I'm actually not sure. I don't know what that means. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. She scowls and then winces, her fingertips gently probing her bruise. Svef changes you, I guess. The Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... She trails off, still feeling the swollen, discolored flesh. I'm not familiar with Svef, but we'll go with the Intellect 10 option anyways. I thought Svef just made people lay around not doing much. Kenra shrugs. Oh, it's probably a drug. Yeah. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Would you like me to go talk with him? Set him straight? Her hand rests on the table, and she clenches it into a white-knuckled fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. Good on you. That's probably for the best. She opens her hand, and a ring clatters onto the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I lose my temper, and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. She points to her bruise. But I've heard you're trustworthy. If you give... Really? From who? I haven't made a name for myself in this town, have I? Or did you meet someone from Gilded Vale? But I've heard you're trustworthy. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. Well, I'd be happy to let you help you out with this. I'll take this ring to Pernisk then. She looks at you and nods. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. If you so insist, I will refrain, unless he attacks me, in which case all bets are off, but, if that's your wish, I will respect it. Oh, Dwarf and Orlin debate philosophy on the other side of the curtain. Interesting. Guess it's a debate room. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of, respect. By a lot, I mean I have exactly 0. Maybe even negative respect for abusers, but, I am happy she's making a clean break. Not falling into a trap. A dragon is outlined in charcoal. In charcoal pencil. The thick, jagged lines and the faint smell of sulfur suggest the artist completed this sketch in a hurry. Cliff Dragon, White March, 2685.
Well,
I pretty sure my mechanics are high enough. Oh yeah.
they won't see me coming.
Not sure if this is actually allowed,
I'll
but
see it done. It's finished.
Bartender's Ring. Plus 20% damage against spirits and against vessels. That's actually pretty good. But I actually feel kind of bad about stealing this.
Of course.
I was just kind of curious what he had here. I'm just taking a look.
Well,
Brad Fierce. The painting depicts Glenfathan ruins, and the canvas bears the rough brushstrokes of a talented amateur. Rivers Wells, 2665. Merchant, do you have anything to sell to me? Hate to say it, but the legacy's been good for business. Jeez, dude. Tone Wexel. Or Wexel. Scattered amongst such titles as Flora of the Living Lands, Unity and Disunity, A History of the Deadfire Archipelago, and treatises on the Colkland people, or half a dozen travel journals held together with twine. Oh, sounds interesting.
Well met, friend.
Another person to talk to. Two-Tone Wexel. An Orland man relaxes with his feet propped up on the table. Patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Orland woman with him exchange laughs and comments with the trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hands. His hazel eyes watch you. You look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Joining us for a drink? Well, depends. Who are all of you? The name's Two-Tone Wexel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we were hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet, for the next few weeks anyway. Dreadshot Daden. Man at the next table nods at you. I'm Dreadshot Daden. This is Hurdy and Ilfa. Ah, so you're like a mercenary company. We were a part of separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. Ah. He ticks several items off his fingers. Beasts, barbarians, Biowaks. Oh, I run into those, or one. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. Yeah, those always go hand in hand. Danger and prosperity for adventurers. At the next table, Daden raises his glass. Here's to many more prosperous journeys. Is there something you wanted? No. That's okay. The Olin woman nods at you, a cup of wine in her hand and a scepter across her lap. Ilfa? Ilfa nods at you, pint in one hand and a mace slung on her shoulder. Archer? Daden is busy filing a spur off of a small round bullet. Ah, gun. And Hurdy, a burly Ow Mao, raises a hand in greeting. Have you seen my puppy? I just got him. He's actually a very yellow lab. Usually the yellow labs are like more of a white with a slight yellow tint. Maybe not. That one doesn't look good.
It's finished.
This one doesn't look like stealing. I'll take all that. Oh. Hello there. This is going to be another... Yep. That's theft. Fair enough, fair enough. The pages of these old books are crisp and fragrant with the salt of a sea breeze. The most unfortunate tale of Fivia and Bernat, a Valiant tragedy. I'll put you away for later, maybe. And you guys, yeah. Old Valia, Southern Coast, circa 2670 AI. Alright, nothing to see up here, really. In that case, let us head out. Oh, it's nighttime. There's Pernisk's home. Let's go deal with that now. Broken Branch. What? Is that your name? Strange. But alright. Mercenaries, addicts. A couple of crude beds have been improvised from an assortment of tattered blankets and pillows. Dribbles. Some dark liquid stained the fabric. Yikes, this has basically turned into a drug den. Wait, what's happening? Am I imagining this? Why are a couple of mercenaries here? Feel free to make yourself comfortable down here. Top floor is off limits. There's Pernisk. Did he start a... Oh, the guard holds up a hand as you approach. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Why not? He scowls. Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there, that's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the Svef, you're not going to much care where you are anyway. How about, yeah, get out of my way, or I'll break your sword in half and feed it to you at both ends. I like that threat. The guard blinks and takes a step back. As you like. Gods, woman, just trying to warn you off. Actually, very curious what's up here now. I wasn't necessarily going to go up, but now I want to.
Margrin's fire casts light.
Oh, yeah.
Margrin's fire casts light.
There's a couple mercenaries in there. Is it just mercenaries, though? Well, oh, geez, why did that happen? There's no need for us to go up. Let's talk to Pernisk instead. Pernisk. That's who I'm curious about. Hey, Pernisk. This book of Valiant Love Sonnets has a dedication on the first page to my beloved Kenra. Ah. I think you might have fucked that up, Pernisk. The man before you flashes you a toothy and rather unpleasant grin. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this, he gestures to the room around you, is my humble abode. A place of, place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. He glances at the nearby guard. I really need to raise my perception. Let's give him the ring. Kenra asked me to give you this. Prentice takes the ring and turns it around in his fingers. Nice. What's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave Kenra? Oh, yeah. I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her, then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now, is that all? Wow. Man. Just a piece of work, aren't you? She seemed to care for you. Why are you... Seems a difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's not worth remembering, eh? Prentice snorts. While you're playing lapdog for her and all, why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? Why are you doing this? Plenty of stars in the sky. Tell her to go set up in the salty mass if she's feeling lonely. Me and her are done. You're just... an asshole. Through and through, aren't you? I do wonder if he was always like this. I'm inclined to think he probably actually was. I'm really tempted to chide him for it, but I doubt he actually cares. I kind of really want to go back, respec my character, and get my perception up and see what that had to say, but... How dare you hate your own fiancé? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it. Oh. God, I want to... Speaking of asking for it, sort of like you, right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. He points. Doors that way. She asked me to not hurt him. I'll resist. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Svef. You're free to make use of the premises, so long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't get to tangling with the other customers. Now, Prentice claps his hands together. What can I get you? What is Svef? You serious? He eyes you with suspicion and then disbelief. Svef's worth every pand, my friend. It's incredible. That's to see your own soul. And you're looking at Defiant Space's first and foremost Svef merchant. Ah. I am not interested. Oh, I also want to see what the deal, if that ring was magical. I'm not sure I even want to give it back to him. Ah, it was not a magical ring. Just a gold band laced with Adra accents. Seems like it was a nice ring, too. This douchebag, though. Alright, now. Something unusual is happening at a house in Copperlane. A man named Pernisk is acting strangely. So we can choose to uncover what's been happening here. The house next to the Copperlane market that has become a Svefden. Pernisk was home, but something about the man seemed unusual. Gave Pernisk the ring as requested, yet he didn't seem to recognize it. Couldn't go back to Conra now, but there's something peculiar about this situation. Yeah, I should investigate, maybe.
Of course.
I mean, I feel like he had to have cared for her at some point, right? I mean, Someone has peeled the labels from these bottles. They're stuffed with dark, gunky, pulp that gives off a pungent odor. If I open this box, will you get mad at me?
I'll see it done. It's finished.
No? Alright, nothing in there. I'm not as opposed to stealing from them. They are literal drug dealers. Ah, there's some Zvef. Plus 15% attack speed. Zvef can be traced back to the provisionaires in the Valian Republics, where the markets for the plant in question enjoy rapidly rising demand. Most commonly chewed or inhaled, Zvef is infamous for the near catatonic state in which it often places its adherents. Those who use it claim that the drug gives them a sense of urgency and meaning, lost when the effects fade. More colorful accounts claim that the drug allows one to look within themselves and witness the sight of their own soul. Jeez. Yeah, we already saw that.
Keeping an eye out.
We're going up. Actually, why don't all of you stay there? Who had the most stealth? 4, 3, 5, 6. All right, Miss Hunter.
I'm here. Sure.
It's just a history book. Can't get through there. Shoot. All right, everyone. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. Get him. And let's have you use your soul shock on him in a second. Attack, everyone. Oh, what are you? Or what is that you're using? Let's get one of these arcane strikes.
Ready, Roger.
Oh, hey there. That's probably what happened to Gwyneth that one time, is a sneak attack. Alright, how's that doing? Wait, who's that back there? Oh, it's Sagani. What? Don't you have a bow? It's your arcane assault again. And you... Get another soul shock in there. Okay, stay back there, pet. Where's the wolf? Yeah, I guess finish that one off. No, actually.
Yes.
Okay. That's Kana. Should probably finish him off.
That's it.
All of you attack there except for you guys. That went well. A fine great sword, and a flail, and a spear, and a stiletto, and a small shield. And a key, perfect.
As you wish.
Probably opens that door. It appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. These jars are chipped and cracked, as if knocked to the ground and set back in place. Part of me thinks maybe that Pernisk is an imposter, maybe? It's hard to say, though. I'm not sure if that kind of spell exists here. Oh. Someone has gathered sheets and towels to a makeshift bed. Rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. Jeez. One side of this overturned vase is splotched with crimson. Pernisk. A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is splattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. The poor guy. Well, we can still have a happy ending here. For both Pernisk and Kadra. Gods, please no more. I can't take any more. I figured they were probably keeping him high, docile. Doesn't look like they're doing that. I'm not here to hurt you. The man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not? Oh, praise Berth. You're not one of his men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk. This is my house. You have to help me. Who was that downstairs? An imposter. Some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Svef inside my own house. He blinks. He just turned up all of a sudden? You had to have come across him somehow. I suppose he could have just seen you in the street and targeted you, but there had to have been a reason he chose you. He just turned up all of a sudden? Pernisk looks away, unable to meet your gaze. He probably was looking for Svef. You figured me out even faster than my supplier. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of his share, but I needed that money. Oh. So you're not exactly clean. So you're a Svef dealer. He winces. Look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happened, but it pays well. Very, very well. And, well, people want this stuff, don't they? You're not wrong, but what exactly happened with this wizard? But is it worth it? Also, yeah, you're kind of betraying your wife. Or, well, fiance. But is it worth all this? Losing Kenra? Pernisk grimaces. I have to. I'm sorry. I don't have any other trade. Nothing that's going to support us. Someday, I'll get out of the business when we don't need it anymore. Yeah, you say that, but you probably won't. I don't think he's scum per se, not necessarily. If he was like selling to children or something like that, he would definitely be scum. What did your supplier do? He sent over the wizard, Nerid, the man downstairs. Pernisk shudders. To make up for the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. Feels like I had spent days. What do you need me to do? I can't go out there. Not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for the gods know how long. Please, you have to kill him. Well, I'm not opposed. I was only holding back there because Kedra asked me to, but apparently he's not you. Or I could convince him to leave. Would be pretty tough to actually defeat all of them down there. I could probably do it, but maybe I can convince him to leave. Prentice shakes his head. You don't know him. What he's capable of. You'll see soon enough. Fair enough. I'll take your word for it and preemptively strike, probably. You're not going to do anything stupid, are you, mercenary? Actually, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Yeah, there's quite a few of them, actually. And there might be some hidden as well. Why don't you go over here?
Ready, Watcher.
You were there. Though I'm gonna have you switch to your bow.
Following your lead.
And I'm gonna have you switch to your gun.
Hey.
And your rod.
Hi?
Your scepter.
What is it?
All right.
Hi? Hey.
Oh.
Following your lead.
Yeah, you get over there as well.
As you say.
How may I help? Hey.
Following your lead.
All right, let's do this.
Well,
You're back. Anything I can do for you? Yeah, I found the man you tied upstairs. The one claiming to be Pernisk. The toothy smile falters. That's so. He shakes his head. Shame you had to go digging around, friend. 'Cause now, I can't exactly let you leave, can I? There he is. Was getting tired of pretending to be that sad sack anyhow. His mouth curves into a snarl. Guards? Hold on. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement. What do you propose? Oh, no. I don't care about a discount on Svef. I guess we're gonna attack after all. Alright, I don't know, attack there, hold them. I'll take him. All of you, attack right there. Let's see. Be nice to combusting wounds, all of them. But I'll settle for these two. Despondent blows might be nice. Oh, I like this one, though. The Circle of Protection.
Hey,
Wanna knock down one of these guys for me? I can't see his HP. Barely injured. Oh. Let's get a Puppet Master on this one here. Good, he's almost down.
Well,
Good, we have, no, wait, no. It's kinda... Did we not cast it? Or did it, fail? No, it worked. I just don't see where he went. Oh, there he is. I see. All right. Yeah, help him out over there. Wait, no, not me. Go after Nerd. Why don't we use a, oh, we still need more. He's almost down, good. Adair is doing good against all of them. Holding them out. Not quite there yet. No, this seems like a good opportunity to use Speaker to the Restless. Well, actually, I don't think we need it. We're doing pretty decently. Actually, you know what? Let's, use our Arcane Strike, though. Interrupt him. Alright, all of you attack this barely injured mercenary. Actually, attack Nerd. Good, he's near death. We are at 20. Let's get that soul shock on. Good. Let's get a another soul shock going. And another arcane strike. Oh, you're at 3. Good. We do a summon or I like that one. Good, killed that one immediately. Stop! Nereid staggers back, holding a bloody hand in front of him. I give up. Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Wait, you want me to leave? And no, you attacked me. Yeah, too late. You had your chance to back down.
well,
Nereid's Grimoire. That's going to, Durance, of course. One of these days I'll pick through the Grimoires and, make sure he gets everything I want him to get. Very nice.
what is it? Of
Oh, we missed one.
course.
Yeah. Not a problem. Okay, the addicts are fine. And the guy promised to shove his sword in both ends.
Curses!
Oh, He was more durable than the others. Or than that one over there, at least. Let's go talk to him. To Pernisk. You're all right now, buddy. Is it done? Is he dead? He's been taken care of. Pernisk stares at you. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. He grins weakly, then seems to remember something. You've no idea what you've done for me, but what? He looks up at you and away again. I need to find my love, Kenra. Only, after whatever Nera put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. Oh, she is. And please, don't tell her about this stuff. About what I do. I can make it worth your while. A discount, maybe? No. She deserves to know. I don't want her to marry you with false ideas in her head about what you are and what you do. This is for you and her to work out. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. I know, and I can't force you to keep this secret. I just don't want to lose her. After what happened here, I'm sure she won't have anything to do with Zvef, or me if she finds out. You do know she was the one who sent me here, right? She did? Pernisk smiles brightly. That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. I'm gonna go talk to her, but I'm not going to lie to her. I can't thank you enough, truly. How I've missed my poor Kenra. Oh, the attics are gone.
You're from Gilded Vale? You're close to home.
Oh, probably Eder.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
Yeah, there's not a lot left there for him, I suppose. Now, really, he should be the one to tell her. But honestly, I'm not so sure that he will. Kenra looks up at you as you approach. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? Lie. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. He was imprisoned upstairs and I've released him. That's not a lie. That is 100% true. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Zvef. I see. She covers her mouth with her hand, shocked. Pernisk? My Pernisk is a Zvef dealer? If I didn't know you were for an honest woman. She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it. How can I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for this long. Yeah. Honestly, a relationship built on lies like this, it's better for her to find out now. It's a shame he couldn't just be honest. If he had been the one to tell her, he could have at least earned a little bit of that trust back, but... She runs her hands through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. He still loves you. That's true. Right now, he needs help and forgiveness. He does. He needs a lot of help. He's a dumbass, but that's up to you. I'm not sure if he deserves forgiveness at the moment, not when he's still lying. He still loves you. She should at least know that. Perhaps you're right. If he's willing to give it up, we can work this out. Seems worthwhile to give him a chance anyway. Oh, and take this. She unclasps something from her neck. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve added to inventory. I actually do wish the best for you two. I hope you can convince him to give up his dumbassery and hopefully make him a more honest man. Part of me feels unsure about it, though. I mean, he was fully intent on continuing to lie. Which is... Well, makes for a very bad... Taxes collected. What was that? Oh, the stronghold. Nothing to report, nothing to report. Eastern Barbican construction started. Construction completed. Main keep construction started. Nothing to report, nothing to report. Nothing to report. Tax collected, lost some to bandits. Huh. Are we still building the main keep? It is going to be finished in 20 hours. Fair enough. Well, I forget what I was saying, but yeah, the whole I do hope he can turn a new leaf, but I'm doubtful that someone who is intent on lying to a significant other like that, that's such a major thing at that. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath on them working out.